Hi guys and welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and how I like to use our time together is to ask for messages around expansion, gaining self-awareness, and seeing how we can let go of some of the blocks or maybe old stories that no longer work and aren't serving us anymore. So this is the collective all signs reading for March 4th, the energy of that week. I like to take a moment. So if you're new, welcome. Before we get started, I want to invite you guys just to take a minute to get present and connect. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it at the top and really scan your body for any tensions. Soften your mind and let go with your exhale, becoming more relaxed and more centered. These are general readings, but there are nuggets in there for, for everybody. So take these little messages and see how they resonate with the situations that you're currently experiencing in your life. We're all connected, so there's a lot of common energy, right? And so I like to just tap in and see what can we do. So I'll be getting the energy of the week, and then I'll build upon that message with 2 oracle decks just to kind of see what we can each do collectively to bring about a higher level of energy. All right, so take a few more deep breaths, and I'm going to begin with the tarot deck, and I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. Taking a moment, asking to be a clear channel, only connecting with the highest energies of unconditional love, the utmost healing, and the highest of wisdom. Only the messages that the collective need to hear in regards to the week of March 4th. All right, guys, let's jump in and see what comes forth. The first piece of the puzzle for us for this week is the 8 of Wands, and it's in its inverse position. So, I feel like this energy came up recently. I don't know if it was in one of the monthly readings, but so sometimes, the energy stays for a little bit. So this card for this week is kind of making me feel like there's going to be some maybe delays, or maybe you've been experiencing delays for some time around communication and really getting something off the ground, or something something that has to do with something you're passionate about, right? Wands always make me think about the things that we want to do, our goals, our dreams, right? So there may be some stagnation there, because in its upright position, this card is like the fastest moving energy. So in its inverse, it may feel a little stagnant, right? So what can we do? What can we lean into for the week of March 4th to open up that energy flow, right? This has to do with communication too. So being open and getting the energy flowing around maybe, communication, texts, emails, phone calls, right? Networking, that kind of energy is what I'm feeling off of this card. So whatever it is that you've been trying to bring into your life, whatever it is in a self-improvement, in a new passion that you're trying to bring forth and work on and incorporate and really embody within your life, how can we open up the energy, right, around communication and get that blockage kind of flowing, right? So right off the bat, my friends, everybody watching, our throat chakra is our communication hub, right? So some indications of an overactive throat chakra would be over talking talking too much, interrupting, right? If it is a blocked throat chakra, we may be feeling like we're not being understood, we're shy, we can't talk, we can't communicate, there's no clarity there, right? So there's that would be the center right off the bat for you guys to nurture for the week of March 4th, to really flip that switch and start going from feeling stagnant within your communication to really opening up that flow, right? So that's the first energy center for you guys to nurture. And for me, the best way that I love to nurture my throat center is to journal. I like to do automatic writing because sometimes something might not be in my awareness. So I kind of write and see what comes through and go back and read. And sometimes I write down words or phrases and I get a little piece of the puzzle, right? Kind of like these readings. Where can we grow and expand? Collectively this week, it's going to be around nurturing our throat chakra, and I'm getting clear and authentic in our communication. The ways, some physical manifestations of an overactive throat chakra can be overeating, over talking, and, just in the inverse, think about it as, maybe not eating enough, not nourishing ourselves, not speaking, holding in our voices, right? So throat chakra, journaling, and also incorporating blues, colors, and food and stones into your life can also aid you there. Okay, let's get the next piece of the puzzle to build upon the Eight of Wands message. We're going to jump into Moonology next. And let's see, how can we build upon this message for the collective? How can we get really authentic and start working on balancing our communication hubs, getting really clear, really knowing when to listen so we can learn. Listen to hear, to feel, right? To look for areas where we can hear something that might give us some expansion. And then also knowing when it is that we need to speak up and have our voices heard. All right, guys, let's see what Moonology brings forth. And the next piece of the puzzle for you guys is surrender to the divine. Yeah, so when there's stagnation or there's something that is feels like a blockage or feels like some kind of push instead of an open flow, right? It calls on you to lean into the divine, right? Surrender. How does that look like? Or what does that look like for you? It could be different for everybody, right? It could be God, the universe, Jesus, our higher selves, nature. It's however you connect. I believe personally we all have different language for the same energy. And so however you connect with the energy of unconditional love and wisdom and healing, it's just time to surrender to that. Let go. Let the communication, let the networking, let the emails, let everything surrender that it's going to come in. Maybe not how you think it will, but surrender. Have faith. Lean into faith. Okay. All right, guys. And with the weeklies, I like to bring about an alignment task from my goddess deck. So let's close out this reading and see what comes forth to build upon how we can nurture our throat chakra, really surrender to the divine, whether that means your highest self. It's basically the highest energy of love and operating on your highest form. Let go, surrender to that energy and really have faith knowing that what you need is coming, and any delays are really just think of them as like little speed bumps to make course corrections and adjustments, right? Because something was out of alignment. So surrender, let it come in, be open to communication flow and really allowing maybe start emailing, start networking this week. Really get in touch with what it is you want to communicate and lean into that. Okay. What is our alignment task collectively? When we all are leaning into self-improvement and being in balance and in flow and being able to be open to receive and to give and balance, it's just a lighter energy, guys. And so collectively, if we all work on these little things, we can only really change ourselves, right? So think about how all of these ripples could extend out and really help get things back on track and really raise the energy right now. So this message is going to be around water. So it's Mama Cocha. Beautiful, beautiful, and it's a turquoise color, so that is also driving home your throat chakra. We've got blue again. That would be a really great center for everybody to really nurture, journal, get clear on your thoughts, be open to listening and gaining new wisdom. Okay, let's read this beautiful card and see what is her alignment task. What is it that she's going to bring forth today? I'm going to get my glasses on. Hope everybody had a good week. All right, let's see. What is the alignment message with Mama Kocha? It's going to be around water. So I think this is going to be around maybe our emotions and being fluid, right? Being open. But let's see. We'll find out together. Okay. Oops, one more. Okay. Her alignment message. Overwhelm and empathy overload has opened up a tidal wave of emotions that feel like it is threatening to engulf you. Feelings are unruly now, and you may discover that it's difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life. The goddess Mama Kocha says your task now is to detach, step back, allow your feelings to pass through you like water, without judgment, without disapproval. Let your fears be washed away with self-love and understanding. The world can be a chaotic place, and uncertainty can create instability where people will act out in incomprehensible ways. Move to a higher ground. Say no to engaging. Just wait. Now is the time to respond when you feel ready rather than react in the heat of the moment. Let the goddess Mama Kocha waters of life hold you up and surround you like the fluid did in your mother's womb. Let love be thy water. Yes, surrender to the divine, right? This is about, waters or emotions, but it's also, they said, move to higher ground, right? Look for where you can move to higher ground around your truths so that you can speak them more authentically, right? We really want to work this week on our throat chakra and opening up this energy that the inverse Eight of Wands brings, right? About some delays and stagnation. Let's start surrendering, right? And letting go and letting things start to open and really kind of gain more of a balance and flow this week. All right, guys, that's what I have for you guys. Throat chakra. Remember journaling, right? And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. In case nobody's told you, you're all spectacular creatures. Take the time to nurture you, to work on you, to gain self-awareness, and to bring your best you forward. All right, guys, be well. Catch you soon.